Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, even a dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so that you find out whenever I post new videos, announce giveaways, or even go live. And as always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Today I am so pleased to get to share with you another box from Phivi. This is an artisanal dessert box. Every month for $35, they will send you 8 or more delectable desserts. Now this box was kindly sent to me for review. It is always a box that I am so happy to receive. It does come in a bigger box that has some nice cool packs, so it comes to you in great condition. They do tell you to go ahead and refrigerate it until you're going to be ready to dive in, and then you want to let all of those items come to room temperature. This is one of the boxes that sits for a few days in my fridge, and my husband keeps asking, have you filmed that box yet? Have you filmed that box yet? And I'm like, if it's still in the refrigerator, it's because I haven't filmed the box yet. But he is always so thankful once I do. I do not do taste tests in my videos for a couple of reasons. One, I find it a little bit awkward to try things on camera and then make sure I don't have things in my teeth, etc. But I also love to take product photos and food photos over on my Instagram page, so definitely check that out. And I do often report back to you there what things tasted like and what things were my favorite. Usually I can pretty much guess what my favorite items are going to be. This would be such a fantastic box to send to someone as a gift or a continuing gift subscription, or even just a little gift to yourself. So it does come with that beautiful ribbon, which I'm always like so sad to have to open up. And I will go ahead and show you what the little box like logo looks like on top now that we are going ahead and getting into it. So it just says phivifever, and that is, I believe, how you pronounce it. So it even has the like, pronunciation written there in quotation marks. So let me see if I can dive into the box. It's always a little bit tricky to get into it, so hopefully I can. Wow, it's a little bit stiffer than usual. Let me go ahead and put it in my lap so I can use a little like muscle on it. So hopefully I can get into it without destroying any of the desserts inside. All right, we finally got in there. Woo! I'm not sure what month this is. I'm guessing that it is July. They work with small bakeries, which I think is also really, really cool. So we just have some gorgeous red tissue paper, and then we will see what we have got. So this is, yes, this is kind of the July box. It's the red, white, and blue box. So a little bit late for July 4th, but it is shipping between July 19th and August 9th. So I believe you might still be able to get in on this box. That's pretty cool. It says Phivi themes bring a dash of fun and a hint of surprise to every box, featuring holidays or seasonal flavors of that time. Themes change once a month and ship throughout the month. Depending on when your box ships, the featured holidays may have passed or may be upcoming. Regardless, all items are always freshly prepared just in time for shipment. So I do think that's really fun. So on the back of this, it does tell us what all of the items are, just with like a little description in a teeny tiny font. And then they do have all of the like nutritional information on another sheet usually. So I'm going to prop this up in front of me so that I can find everything. It looks like we do, as usual, have 8 items. So then there's just these little like postcards that tell you where to find them over on social, you know, like the little hints about like treats are best enjoyed at room temperature. And then here is our nutritional information, which I try not to look at like too much, but just in case you need to know exactly what ingredients are in there, or like the calories if you really, really want to know. But I will go ahead and keep this off to the side just in case there's anything that we're a little bit curious of how many serving sizes it's supposed to be. Most of the time their stuff is like 1 serving size, which is fair. I just think this is such a great way of like doing dessert because everyone in your family or in your like dinner party can like pick their own thing. So, and let's see, hopefully nothing came too crushed. One of the things here looks a little bit dented, but I'm sure it's still gonna taste delicious. So this, I believe, is a cake pop, and these are so good, you guys, but it's more like a cake popsicle, like it's a little bit bigger than the little round cake pops. So let me see if I can find this one. I think that this is the butter pecan cake sickle, 4th of July cake sickle made of buttery pecan cake and cream cheese frosting. Wow, that sounds awesome. So let me see if I can find the cake sickle here on the list. So it says, well, if you had 30 servings, then it would be 415 calories. Wait, I'm so confused. So, so 415 calories per serving. That makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so it's not a super low calorie treat, but let's go ahead and take a look at this little guy, which is looking a little bit crushed to me. So it looks like it's red, white, and blue. It just looks like a really like hefty cookie or something. I have to figure out what this is. Might be I don't think it's our Whoopee Pie. What could this be? This is the 4th of July, I believe, crinkle cookie. And yes, because it does have the weight. This is 1/3 pound, you guys. Crunchy on the outside, light and fluffy on the inside, cookie coated in powdered sugar. So I was wondering if it was just like condensation in there, but it's actually powdered sugar. It's supposed to be on there. So this is the 4th of July crinkle cookie, and that also has 416 calories. So one more calorie than the other one. So, but I guess maybe you get to eat the whole thing, and I guess it's just called a crinkle cookie because it does have that like big wrinkle there in the center. So then let's see what else we have got. The next thing, ooh, this is always nice. This is the chocolate chewy Blondie. I love these guys. They're so good. So let me see. American Blondie filled with fresh cherries and semi-sweet chocolate chips. That is going to be one that I'm going to put off to the side for me. I usually like pick the ones that I like really want and then tell my husband to have at it with the rest of them. That has 197 calories. So not as bad as the other ones. Let's see, we've got another one stacked in here. Ooh, these look like flaky, crispy something. So there's like 2 of them. You can kind of see they're stacked in there. And these are the Macadamia Crunch something. Wow. So let me find this on here. So this says, I'm seeing a white chocolate raspberry toffee crunch 2 pieces, but this one actually says macadamia. So white chocolate macadamia instead of white chocolate raspberry, although this looks like it has raspberry, so maybe I don't know what the label on the bottom says. So the description on the card says crunchy matzo topped with layers of toffee, calabash white chocolate, macadamia nuts, and dried raspberries. So they're just letting us know that there's macadamia nuts in there. So both were right. The label was right and so was the card. Let me see if I can find this on here. And there's 2 of them. So they're calling it white chocolate raspberry toffee crack, and that has 136 calories. I'm not sure if that's for both pieces or for each piece, but that sounds real good. Then here's our Whoopee Pie, and I love Whoopee Pies. Like I forget like what region they're actually from. I'm sure you guys can tell me in the comments below, but they're so delicious. They're like fluffy little cookie sandwiches of goodness. So let's see what it says about this. A soft lemon blueberry cookie sandwich filled with a lemon honey cream cheese buttercream. Yeah, you had me at lemon, and my husband doesn't like lemon things, so that'll be mine too. So the Blondie and the Whoopee Pie are all mine. Let's see what it says. I don't know why I'm like obsessed today with finding out the calories. 286. That's totally fine. So okay, I'm good with that. Let's see what else we've got. They had some other like ice packs kind of hidden in here, which is keeping things cold, which I didn't even know about when I pulled the box out of the fridge today. So then they always have these like cookies in a little jar, which is always kind of fun because you can see like the cross section of them. Let me see if I can actually open it up, because sometimes they're decorated on the top, sometimes they're not. They just have some like frosting. But let me see if I can find this one. I think that this is our lemon or lavender lemon olive oil cupcake. Yeah. So let me see. I like used my scissors and everything and still didn't actually start to open that up. Hold on, I will. That's another reason that I don't do taste tests, because like that's not the most appetizing thing for me to take a bite of everything and then like try to share it. It's like, no. I mean, I guess that would be a good way of me making sure that I get to eat everything, but man, I'm having to use my muscles with this one. So it just has a nice swirly top there. Nice lavender infused buttercream. I'm sure it's going to be great, but definitely got that red, white, and blue theme going on. So I think that's the Happy Birthday America cake. So it tells us most of these are made in Brooklyn, New York, and that has 222 calories. We still have 2 more items to go, you guys. Ooh, this one looks a little bit messy. It might have gotten a little bit like melty in shipping. So this, what's this? This is the birthday cake. Cute. So, oh, this is the Happy Birthday America cake. So let me find where our olive oil something was. Our lavender lemon olive oil cupcake has 490 calories. This little guy has 222 calories, so that's not too bad. And it just looks like a basic like birthday cake. It's like that yellow cake, chocolate frosting with sprinkles. My sprinkles are red, white, and blue, but you can't really see them, but I will do my best. I always try to make things look a little bit nicer before I take my photos over on Instagram, because sometimes you can't do anything about it, like when it comes crushed, but I do my best, like I said. And then we have a macaron, and I believe that Phivi still actually has a macaron subscription. So if you are someone who loves your macaron, which are like, one, just so pretty, but also just, they always have like the most intense flavors. So I am a macaron fan, but they usually don't ship well to me because, as many of you know, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, for whatever reason, the U.S. Postal Service does not like me, or any of our mail carriers, any of our shipping carriers. This one did okay, but so they actually put it in a box and then they put some crinkle on the bottom, but my macaron got all crumbly. The bottom layer, that was the red layer, is totally like destroyed. So I've seen like macaron, like, you know, crates, little like plastic crates, and even when I've had macaron sent to me, even from closer, not even from New York, from like Texas, they've still come kind of shattered. I think that's a sign of it being like a well-made macaron, but it's always like such a shame because they're just like not as pretty that way. So you will be seeing the blue side featured. I feel like it's very like a superhero box almost, right? I mean, it's a kind of a 4th of July box too. So let's see what it says about the macaron. It's a peanut butter and jelly macaron. That sounds awesome. Almond macaron shells filled with our childhood favorite peanut butter, buttercream, and jelly mixed fruit jam. That sounds so delicious. And then let's see what it says about that. So that has 176 calories in that little sandwich of goodness. But overall, just a fun box. Hopefully I'll be able to take some nice photos and report back to you what my favorites are. I think that like my top favorites right now are going to be the Whoopee Pie and of course the Blondie. I bet that birthday cake is going to be awesome. And I bet, even though I'm not usually like a huge fan of pecan, I think that the cake Sickle will be delicious. But you guys let me know what you would be most interested in giving a try. And if you haven't already, definitely check out what Phivi has to offer if you're thinking about sending some love in the form of edible treats to someone you know. This is always a great option. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please help me out by giving it a thumbs up, and I will see you all very, very soon, either over on Instagram or in my next unboxing.